hope you guys are doing great. Welcome to Sapphirespideroracle channel, and welcome to your Lionsgate Leo New Moon reading. If you resonate with your reading, throw me a like, a share, a comment, subscribe, a donate. All of those buttons and information are below. I would so appreciate it. And let's see what's coming in for you guys. So, ooh, there we go. 8-8 Lionsgate. What is coming in for you, Scorpio? It's 4 of Pentacles. It's funny because that was on the bottom of the deck before I just started shuffling for you guys, and I was looking at it. So this is okay. It's bringing me like when I was a little girl and we'd put string on our fingers and make like the little cat's cradle and like the string traps and designs and stuff like that. So there are some memories coming back. With it being Pentacles, it might be like photographs of old friends and stuff like that coming around. But it's also very much presenting this to me as like belts or rubber bands around all these pentacles. So it's like money is being balanced and tied up all at the same time. It's not really flowing. It is kind of evenly balanced and symmetrical, so it's like things are tight, right? Like stretched. You just don't have a lot of wiggle room, Scorpio. That's what it feels like mainly coming out on this first card. But there are some memory codes kind of coming up here where it's talking about, right, like childhood. So that could definitely be coming through for Lionsgate. You've got some memories or past timelines coming up for review with Lionsgate. Oh, that's so pretty. Look at that star card. That's gorgeous. With the star card here, I would say you're very much protected at this time. They're so colorful and pretty, right? I love this kind of watercolor inky drawing style. I think you're very much protected at this time. So as much as things might feel kind of tight, like you're on a budget and you have to keep everything reined in, that is in itself a form of protection. So you're not going broke and you're not overspending and you're not doing things beyond your means. And in the meantime, like, don't stress about too much because the universe does have you in that way. You're kind of just moving along your path, not really quite sure about how everything's working out, but the universe is letting you know that. It's giving me like words like sweet and tender. So sweet and tender, like you're very much taken care of. Don't worry about it. There's a sweet, tender energy here speaking to you and telling you that everything's fine. Interesting. It said, or is it? And that's where with the 7 of Swords, you feel like somebody's hiding something from you. And or you receive news that is in itself a secret and you don't really like hearing it. Like it's a bad secret kind of deal or something like that, right? It just says shady business. We're talking about funds being tied up, money being tied up, things being tight, things being balanced. You kind of hear about maybe some shady business, and it's either someone doing that behind your back with your funds and your money, or it could be kind of like at your job. You are protected, it sounds like, but it was saying like don't worry about it, right? It's protected, or is it? And that's where you're feeling a little, It's kind of saying you might have something up your sleeve too to protect you, which isn't a bad idea. So that's where this card can have a more redeeming factor to its energy of like, you know, it's not a bad idea to have a little sword up your sleeve, you know, in case you need it. In this case, I would say keep it within the lines, stay on everyone's good side, don't be doing any shady business. But I think that you like find out about some shady business and it's like you're worried about being kind of connected to it. So it's either at a job or someone you personally know doing some shady business. And so I think there is a little bit of an energy here, kind of giving you a heads up, like, be aware, right? Have your everything in a row. Be sly if you need to, but it shouldn't be for the wrong reasons. It should be for, like, you are waiting for the proper time to reveal the right information for good stuff, right? Scorpio. I don't feel like you're out there debating on it. It's just like, I want to be clear that this card is trickster energy. This is coming up in your reading. Either someone's pulling something on you, or you know the information about it, or you're doing something, and I don't want to assume you're doing something. So you need to have your own little tricks up your sleeve to make sure you're in the clear, which I would say you are with that star card. And there's this weird little stack here that's kind of stuck, so I'm gonna drop it and then we'll take those. It says you know about it. Woo! Look at that, Scorpio. That's what I'm saying. All right, look, straight up, I don't even need to dig deep into these cards. You know about it because, Scorpio, you're this beautiful high priestess energy, psychic as hell. Like, you can sense this stuff anyway, and you just know. And you know the ball's in your court. And I think that's why you feel really strong in this card. You're like, I know some shit, but I'm keeping this one a secret because guess what, honey? With that devil card and this 10 of Pentacles, somebody was greedy. Someone for real did some shady ass business, Scorpio. And you know about it. It made them a big old bunch of money. It turned 4 Pentacles into 10 Pentacles. They got rich and strapped over somebody else. You are aware of some shady business going on. And with this coming out on the end, somebody got rich and greedy and made a profit off of some shady business. It feels like you are protected. You're fine. And you know you're fine, and the ball's in your court, but you know something, don't you, Scorpio? And I wouldn't doubt it one single friggin' bit, because I guarantee you that somebody's been telling you these secrets. And that's the thing about shady business and people knowing your secrets, right? Word gets around. So it's like you find out this information, it honestly feels like. And again, if this isn't about your job, then this is about a person in your life that you share pentacles with of some sort. You find out about some shady business. You know the ball's in your court and you have control because you're confident that you are protected in this. Why? Because you didn't do the shady business, but you know about it, Scorpio. I'm telling you, I don't feel like this is your energy. I feel like you are just very aware of other people. It said taking advantage of other people, right? That devil card right there, they're greedy as hell. It said they're taking over. Ooh. Scorpio, like, I don't think you need to stay in that. And look, woo, Scorpio. I laid that card down over there and it said where it belongs with this sly little fox over here, right? But then I laid this 10 of Pentacles down over here, and look at that, Scorpio. That goes onto your side with that high priestess energy. That's what I'm saying. It's like, you're like, it's in the bag. I'm getting a raise for this. Or I made my money, right? I'm good too. You can't touch me and my money. You put distance between this energy and this money. And that's where, right? Like, you know what's up, Scorpio. You know what's up. And you are keeping that separated. You're keeping those things distant. You're protecting your own. Definitely away from that energy, right? And there's some protection here in the middle. It could even be that this is your excuse. You're like, oh, I'm sorry, no, I can't do this with you. My funds are tied up. Like, we can't spare that. Your funds aren't tied up. Like, you're doing just fine, aren't you, Scorpio? But that's kind of something that's coming out too. Is like, you might have to tell a little bit. Look at this white here. It was saying like a little bit of a white lie. You might have to tell a little bit of a white lie to get this much darker energy to like get off your back a little bit, because they are coming after your resources, Scorpio. They're coming after your money, or this is that shady business that you just know about and you're like, And that's where you might dip a little bit. If this is a job, you might choose to just leave. that might be where you get a little bit of this, like, what's my path type deal, because you're like, I need this money and things are kind of tight. You're fine, Scorpio. If that's the problem, you're fine. Everything's going to be fine. In fact, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot. Go, baby, go. If you're trying to leave this situation, go. If someone is stealing off of you, if you know about some shady business and you're worried about your involvement in it and like, are you going to get burned? You are protected, but it would be very smart for you to head on out. And if you're going the opposite way, where you were planning on opening up and speaking the truth and kind of revealing this information to other people, then I think you have a go energy for that. It's not without possibly some conflict, but this is a major arcana. I think you would be in the right. It's whatever feels right in your heart, Scorpio. And especially if this is just like a personal kind of friendship, relationship, family member, somebody like that, you know about something, they ripped off somebody, they trying to rip off you, and you're gonna make the decision to keep your distance away from them because of the fact that you feel they're greedy. They want all of this. They want your 10 of Pentacles. And it said you have permission to go. Whew. Scorpio, you have permission to go. But that's a good Chariot card, okay? Like, you're heading in a good direction. And with all this light and white here too, that's what I'm saying. It's like, it's kind of pointing out, and this is where this Devil card is talking to you a little bit. It's like, you might have to say a little white lie to handle a situation, especially at a workplace, in the smoothest way possible, right? Sometimes it's not okay to like spew everybody's business. You've got some secrets and you know about something, Scorpio, and that's okay. That's not your fault if someone opened their mouth and told you or you found out, right? But the ball's in your court. You are protected so long as you continue to make the right moves. I don't think that's a problem because you can clearly see what's up with this job, this person, this energy. And if you're looking for a way out, it's kind of saying then you have permission to get on your fancy white horse and ride off into the sunset, Scorpio, and just get yourself out of there. And it's pointing out this moon here and this moon here. So I'm saying that High Priestess will know when to do that if it's necessary. So don't panic. Don't worry about anything, okay? That's what I got for you, Scorpio. I wish you very, like, good luck with this. Definitely keep your distance. Keep your stuff over here, okay? You know what's up. I'll catch you guys on the next reading. Happy Lionsgate. Hope it's a good one.